Right. Okay, so my name is Ejiro Ikoko, and I'm a student sustainability architect, and I'm also a PhD student. And my role is I'm a faculty of environment-based student ambassador, and I'm also supervised by Natalie Davis, Anya, an amazing supervisor, by the way. Okay, so this is actually a new position and a new role, so it's being tested, and I would say it's been also an amazing, also a challenging role. So I'm going to explain what I did, what I've been achieved, and what we look forward to achieve. Okay, so we worked mostly, we worked both virtually and in person, and I'm responsible to, I work as a student sustainability ambassador in the Faculty of Environment, which constitutes the School of Institute for Transport Studies, the School of Food Science and Nutrition, the School of Geography, and the School of Earth and Environment. So because I said this was a new role, we have to decide what do I want to achieve. And I said, okay, it took a while and we got to this level that I want to create and promote sustainability culture among students, including PhD students across the faculty, by developing and engaging students in inclusive sustainability initiative. So I won't just create my own, I'll also promote existing sustainability projects which are ongoing by staff and students in order within the school. So my project relates to 17, SDG Go 17, that's partnership, SDG Go 15, life on land, SDG Go 11, sustainable cities and communities, and SDG Goal number 4, quality education. So I decided to five objectives to help me achieve my goal. First of all, is to attend what we call the Student Staff Partnership Forum, which is called the SPPF. I'm sorry, that should be the SSPF. So for undergraduate and third postgraduate in all school within the faculty. So the essence of attending this meeting, because the meeting constitutes where we have the program leaders, school representatives. So they have people that actually influence decisions within the school. So this is a forum whereby students and staff come together to share feedback about progress and what can be done for the student, also for the school. So I thought about attending such meetings to let them know about sustainability, and also, if possible, include sustainability in their meeting agenda for every meeting. So I thought this way we help spread the culture from the school reps down to their fellow students. And also I thought about what way can I ensure that sustainability becomes sustainable, something that keeps going on for a long time. What better way than to create a sustainable setup for sustainability society within the faculty? And this also helps me achieve my goal, because during my research, I found out that a lot of things are happening in each schools. That's School of Transport, School of Food Science and Nutrition, School of Earth and Environment, School of Geography, but I couldn't find anything linking them together. So I thought about setting up a society to actually link all 4 schools within the faculty together. Okay, and the third objective was to create resources. Now, these resources will be school student newsletter items, which so every school have their own newsletter which they send out to students. So I'm given like a section whereby I share sustainability initiative, opportunities, ideas. So it's helped the students become more conscious, and also see opportunities where they can get involved in projects that promote sustainability. And also the number 4 was a sustainability tour, which I am a supervisor we developed because a lot of sustainability initiative within the campus. So I thought it's best for students to actually see and appreciate what's happening within the campus. Then the 5th one was also because the Leeds sustainability strategy state that students should also have participate in sustainability initiative within and outside the campus, not just within the 4 walls, but also outside, and make contributions in the society. So I thought about developing a project which is called Source Destination, a day trip and game whereby students get to visit sustainability initiatives within West Yorkshire. Okay, so first is the first project. Student Staff Partnership Forum, which I earlier mentioned for all 4 schools, Food Science and Nutrition, Earth and Environment, Geography, Institute for Transport Studies. So I found out that using this platform, attending every SSPF meetings for undergraduate and postgraduate, that's for all 4 schools, where I have the opportunity to meet the school reps and also directors and also the program leaders. I can share my ideas about the project, get feedback from them, communicate with them, and possibly whenever I have projects I want to get students engaged in, I will share to them and they can pass it across to their students or within their network. And so, okay, so part of the meetings I attended in each school, some of the things I did there was to share opportunities and also talk about how I can collaborate with their ongoing projects. And also this meeting, attending this forum was actually very useful to me because when I wanted to set up the society, I had to talk to them about it and get their opinion, get their feedback. And they were actually very welcoming and like, this is actually a very good idea. And when it was time to get students participation by filling the inquiry form, I had to send the form across to them and they actually send it across to their students. Okay, so speaking about the society, as my supervisor always says, it's always good to first of all get to know if students are actually interested in an initiative before you just go on and go on with the project. So what I did was to look at the LUU criteria to set up a society. And after that, the first thing I did was to send out an inquiry form to students within all schools in the faculty, undergraduate students, postgraduate students, that is taught postgraduate student masters and postgraduate researchers, to get them to know if they'll be interested in having a society, a sustainability society for the faculty. And it was actually amazing that I got 79 responses, which was actually very good. And 42 came from Earth and Environment. You can see that here. I think 13 came from Food Science and Nutrition, and the rest from Geography and Transport Studies. And it was not just all level actually showed interest. So undergrad year 1 showed interest, undergraduate year 2 showed interest, undergraduate year 3 also showed interest, postgraduate and also PGR students, which are postgraduate researchers. So the next step to do, after I got the feedback that they're interested, I had to go to the LUU site and get submit a proposal, which I did, and it was approved. Then I was asked to organize a formation event, which is an open discussion, where we had to, because of it happened during exam period, so we had to make it a virtual / in-person meeting. So those that could not come in person could attend virtually, and we actually discussed what we want society to look like, who we want to collaborate with, what positions we need for the society, and we also had about 5 people volunteer to take up positions, undergrad, masters, as well as postgrad, to take up positions for the society. And we also talked about working with alumni and also other societies that promote sustainability within and outside the University of Leeds. Okay, then next step we did, after the open discussion, we also submitted the report to LUU, and LUU said, okay, they love the report. The next step is to do an open vote if students are actually interested to get their own confirmation. And we did an open vote for 5 days, and we got 59 students voted in favor of society. So currently we are waiting the verdict from LUU, and believe hopefully we'll get a society. Okay, so the next point was to create resources. Now these are resources that the incoming, like I said, this is a new role, and hopefully we'll have a next student faculty-based sustainability architect for the environment. So it will be good for them to know what I've done so they can build on it. So I create resources whereby starting with the Padlet. So the Padlet contains everything I do, starting from my newsletters to the videos which I use to promote an event, to opportunities I shared to students, a lot of things. So it's just something that the new architect coming in can use to work with, as well as the society. So, okay, this is what the existing, you can actually use this to work with it, and possibly other sustainability architects that want to see what has been done in the Faculty of Environment. Okay, so now let me go to the events that I organized within the university. That's called the Sustainability Tour on the University of Leeds campus. I don't know if my supervisor is here, Natalie. Could you please help me share the link to the tour guide, because I won't want to click on it to take me out of my slide. So while she shares the link to the tour guide, so the tour guide was actually developed by Gian Dyer, which is academic staff in the School of Earth and Environment. So I thought it wise to just adapt what she has developed and work on it for my tour. So the tour guide actually contains locations within the university that promotes sustainability, such as the Charles Morris Sensory Garden, the Roger Stevens Pond, the pyramid, which have the green roof, and the Shangrin tree, which was a tree that was I think was infected. So they thought about, instead of destroying the tree, why don't we turn to something beautiful, and they turned it into a sculpture, which is not a landmark where students can actually meet, and also it beautifies the place, which is back of the LU towards the Pyramid Center. And so if you want to know more about the places visited and know about the history and information about those places, you can actually look at the link, which I believe my supervisor might have shared by now. Yes, she has. So you can just click on the link. It tells you what you need to know about the tour. Okay, so during the tour, like I said, it was an engaging tour, very interactive. I led the tour personally, but I actually allowed the students to, for every location we visited, we took like 2-minute pause to talk about the idea behind this sustainability initiative and what can be done better or what inspires them. And we got some very interesting comments. I'll just mention a few. So one of the students were actually amazed to find out that the University of Leeds has a green roof. So they were like, oh, this is amazing, nice. And some of them also amazed how something of a decaying material could modify it into something of value. So like I mentioned earlier on the Shen Green Tree at LUU. And it was also fun because some of the students had never visited those places before in the campus, and they have been students and they have been schooling in the university. So for them, it was like exploring new areas within the school. So they were like, oh, if not for this event, I may have graduated from Leeds without visiting these locations within the campus. So they were actually very grateful for the opportunity. So these are the pictures of the tour, and you can see me. This is opposite pyramid. This me during the beginning of the tour, giving a briefing about the tour, what they need to know, and what is necessary to be known. This is the Stephen Pond. Yeah, we're lucky to get the view and took the pictures of the fish. And this is student explaining what they think can be done better. So my next event is upcoming, and that event will be taking place within, I think, late June or early July. So like I said earlier on, that one of the goal of the sustainability strategy, so the sustainability department in the university is that students get engaged or involved with sustainability initiative within and outside the university. So I, with the help of my supervisor and guidance, developed a game or an event called Source Destinations. Okay, so Source Destination is a day trip game which involves visiting interesting places in Yorkshire that promotes sustainability. So students will visit locations in teams and will send us updates and pictures via live posts on social media. So the updates will be on what inspires you on the location you visited, or any questions which will be asked on the day of the event. And the aim is to create the awareness of sustainability initiative within West Yorkshire. And this program is also part of an event, which is the Summer in Leeds program, which will be taking place late June and early July. So this idea of this event was adopted from a game or an event done by it's called ITS Metropolis. So it's a yearly event done by the School of Transport Studies. So whereby students visit as many transport bus stations, train stations, and destinations as possible. So the idea is for them to understand how the transport system within the UK works, and also see places and also get to know your fellow classmates. So this source destination was adopted from the ITS Metropolis game. So I have been in the ITS game for two years now, 2 times, and I actually learned a lot. So this source destination game would not just be learning, but also socializing and also exploring and knowing different places within West Yorkshire. So I will encourage you, if you want to be involved in this game, you can actually sign up to the link. This is on the Eventbrite. Yeah, on Eventbrite, yeah, or just type source destination and you get access to it. Okay, the next slide is collaboration and challenges. So like any project, there's always challenges, as well as you can need to work with people, because part of my project was partnership. So first of all, the first thing I did was to meet the directors of student education in each school. So because I know that a lot of sustainability initiatives are taking place. So I met each of the DSCs in each school. I spoke with them and asked them what would they like to see, how can I come in to help as a faculty-based ambassador for the school, for the faculty. How can I come in? How can I work with them? What would they like to see within the faculty? And they made great suggestions. But of course, I have to, given the resources and the time of my role, I need to do take what is feasible. I also was opportune to meet with program leaders. So as like one of the students earlier mentioned, you don't really get to meet some of these people, but this role gave me the opportunity to meet directors of student education and program leaders, and also some interesting people who I may not meet on a normal school day. Yeah. Okay. I also work with student representatives. I also work with lecturers, like I mentioned, Jendaya, Jonathan Bosch, Andrew Thompson, Lisa Marshall, and the rest of them. I worked with SCS office in terms of communication, in terms of knowing what events they have within their school, so my event would not clash, and in terms of passing my newsletter item to them. So I worked with Katie Tate, Rose Howells, Helena Rickard, and Sarah Hills. I also worked with the early staff because of the society which is ongoing, Megan and Emily. Okay, then like any other project, they have challenges, and because this was a new role and actually testing it, the major challenge was, where do I start? What do I need to do? And what is my direction? What should I focus on? What is manageable? So we had a lot of suggestions. At the end of the day, I am as professor brought it down to what is realistic and what is good and what can be done. So the other challenges include communication with students, inclusivity, because we know that students, undergrad, postgrad, and PGRO, that's postgraduate researchers, we have to do an event that can accommodate all of them, an event that's beneficial to all of them. So another challenge which I have was advertising my event. So how best can we get, because there are a lot of information out there, so how best can we get this information to the students so that they can actually get to know about it in time and also sign up for it and also get involved with it. So that was also another challenge. So summary. So the sustainability tour has been concluded. Creating resources is still ongoing. The attending the SSPF meeting, that's the student staff program forum meeting, it happens only during when school is in section. So very soon school will be going on holidays, and that will stop for now. Then the future project is a source destination, which is coming up late this month or possibly early next month. So what will I want to see going henceforth from this role is that students will get more engage more in sustainability initiative, not just within the university, but also outside university. And it also be good to see that each faculty has a student-based sustainability architect, so they can all work together and have each student have students in their faculty within their schools all promoting and working towards sustainability. So thank you so much, and that's my presentation.
Thank you, Ejiro. There's some, great progress that you're making, and the progress that you're making with your society sounds great. So all the best with that, and we look forward to hearing about the event that you're developing as well, and kind of learning from that. And it's quite clear that building friendships is obviously quite a key aspect to all of this. I wondered what sort of initially you kind of felt was the kind of most critical thing in making sure that all of this positive work can be sustained, in the longer term, and what was kind of key to kind of underpinning that?
Yeah, so I thought about that to make sure that this things are sustainable is, first of all, is that resources are created. The Padlet, it contains all information that have been done and what needs to be done. So whoever is coming will have know that this is the progress that have been made, and this way I can carry on. But also we need people to do this, so that's why we created the society. So having the society, we have people that will now carry out this initiative. But still, we need that connection. So, and the staff student forum program forum meeting occurs every I think I don't know how often, but it occurs during term time. So the plan is to have, when we have a society, possibly each some representative in society will attend this SPSF meeting to briefly say something about sustainability or what's happening or update them. So this way we have it's moving, and we're sure that it's going to continue.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great.
Okay.
We've also got a question about how difficult it was to meet the directors of student education. Was that quite an easy process, or was there some challenges there?
First of all, it was an honor to meet them. It was great. Yeah. Okay. So I think the only challenge there was to get all of them at once. Yeah, but thankfully I met them online. So online actually helped a bit. It was virtual. So but getting all of them together at once was not possible. But however, they were very supportive, and also my supervisor Natalie also made efforts. So it was really it was okay. It was okay. Yeah, it was worth it at the end.